Hey guys, and welcome to Inner Guidance Tarot. So I am back to do a pick a card reading for you guys. I am currently uploading all the June, the 1st to July, the first readings for all signs. So if you get to this pick a card reading and you haven't seen your sign pop up yet, it will be listed very shortly or very soon. Okay, just wanted to let you guys know. Do me a favor, if you could, please pause the video and like, share, and subscribe for me, especially if you want to know when my next video is going to be popping up. I am going to be adding in a lot of these pick a cards and different fun types of videos here now that I'm finally pretty much caught up with most of my readings. And again, if you want a personal, please do not hesitate to contact me. My information is in the box below. Also, guys, if you comment at the end of this video or any of my other videos, I will put your name in for the raffle. I am going to be giving away some personal readings here. So if you are looking to, try out me as a reader for a personal, because remember, everything here is just going to be, general. All right, it's not going to resonate with every single person, but if you do get a personal, it should resonate a lot more with you. So like I said, just go ahead and comment. All you have to do is, say I liked it, I didn't like it, whatever. And I will put your name in for that drawing. I also will be letting you guys know, posting a video of when that drawing is going to take place. So when I'm going to actually pull the names for it. But I did want to get enough people, okay, into the drawing, if that makes sense. All right, so anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. So I've already shuffled the cards. I've already placed them in these piles. So we have citrine here. Now this is raw citrine, just so you guys know it is citrine, but it's just raw. That's why it looks like this. All right, so this crystal correlates to happiness, joy, things like that. So if you're looking for positive message, here you go. Or you can just choose it random whenever. But I do like to try to tell you the meaning behind these kind of crystals here. All right, so this one here is just like a clear quartz. I believe it does have some reflective properties of it, so it actually has like the rainbows that there's like a coating that's placed on it, almost like an angelic coating that is on it as well. But clear quartz, it's very cleansing. Okay, so this crystal here, if you need to release yourself from negativity, or you are looking for guidance onto how to clear out your life, I would probably choose that one. Or if you just want something, a calm type of a reading, I would choose that as well. This one over here is I can't remember what it is, but it's a multiple different crystals kind of smashed together. Okay, so this one here is all about wisdom, gaining wisdom, okay, and knowledge. Like I said, I know there's some clear quartz in there somewhere, but it's like 3 or 4 different crystals combined here. But this crystal, does help you to connect to the other side, to your spiritual side, or, to anybody from the past and things like that. So if you're looking for messages from that, I would probably choose that one. So again, you can choose at random as well, doesn't matter. I have not looked at the cards, so I do not know what is underneath there. But just me personally, how I've laid them down, that is how I would probably either go about choosing them as from the crystal, or just let your intuition guide you if you take a step back for a few seconds, randomly, without emotion, without feeling pressure to do so, just kind of naturally, like I'm more drawn to this one, or I'm just naturally drawn to this one. Sometimes I look at how the cards are placed too, if one's poking out and it just kind of seems like that I'm drawn to it because it's poking out in a certain manner. That also is how a lot of times I do make my decisions. If you feel drawn to 2 different piles, just take the messages from both piles. But we're going to start with the citrine. All right, guys, I am going to move these other ones out of the way, but take a second, so if you need a couple seconds, go ahead and pause the video and just take a few seconds, all right, to pick which pile that you want. But go ahead and pause it if you need to now, but I'm going to go ahead and pull the citrine deck here. Oops. All right, guys, so this is for the deck that had the citrine crystal on top of it. So I'm going to go through each of these cards individually. Now, I'm still learning the spirit animal cards, these ones right here, okay? So I do have the book here, so if you see me reference the book, it's just because I want to make sure that I am reading the messages clearly as they need to be delivered. All right, so let's do these 2 first. All right, so we have banishment, we have hex. Okay, so looks like either maybe you are, wanting somebody else to go away. And with hex, I'm getting that, maybe they are a not so nice person, like you want to banish some negativity out of your life. And we have death. So this is starting a new cycle over. Okay, this is like getting rid of the old and what doesn't serve you, and moving on to calmer waters kind of a thing, having a rebirth. Okay, and that's especially what I'm seeing with both of these together. It's like, getting rid of negativity, negative. I mean, just look at that card. It's just, it seems very, very negative energy, I mean, it's like something you just want to get it away from you. And hex, it's like, that is a negative energy in itself. It's like putting you, the fact that you would have to like put a spell on somebody, put some kind of negative energy, like connected to somebody to keep them away from you. That's kind of sad, right? All right, so we're going to go into the rest of these cards. With spirit animal cards, we have the horse and we have the crocodile. So let me get the book here. All right. So earth is horse. So you could be an earth sign, okay? I'm almost there. Must be at the end. Here we go. Yep, it's at the end. All right. So remember, earth sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign, or you could be an earth sign yourself. So earth signs are pentacle signs. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, guys. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum, so reliable and so supportive that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personally is fully awakened, personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus and meditation are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. So whatever that you're trying to get away from here, okay, no matter how difficult this situation is, you're definitely going to be able to get away with it, because it says, or get away from it, I should say. Because it does say, it provides you with momentum and, support, and you're fully awakened. So, your mind is awakened here. They have this moon right here in the center of the horse's forehead. So remember, moons are secrets, or, keeping things hidden from you. Okay, so it's like you are opened mentally, all right, and then you also are like a channel physically, I feel like, because it says physical stamina, daily practice. So rituals, again, you could be a very spiritual person, and you could meditate, it says, or you could perform a physical act here, as well. With hacks, you could, I mean, literally have put something on somebody to keep them away from you, so that you can start over. You can start with this horse energy, end something, and be strong and be stable and be mentally on track and physically on track. All right, with this crocodile here, this is a water energy, I believe. Crocodile. Not too far. There's so many of them, it's hard to find it. I want to make sure you guys are getting the real message. Okay, here we go. Resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around and hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, and building energy, filling up the vital reserved so that your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. So that makes sense because, like I said, you're spiritually and you're like mentally enlightened here. You know what's going on. So you know that this person, like I said, is just a negative energy and that you need to get away from them. But you have to, it says, pull back your energy, rest, submerge, um, waiting, you know, waiting until you can gather your information here, I feel like, to get away from this situation of this negative energy. Like, how do I get away from it? Okay, is kind of what I'm feeling with the crocodile. It's like, I need to wait and gather my thoughts and figure out how to banish this energy. Okay, and then over here, once you finally gain that information, you can actually physically manifest leaving. Okay, knowing, having the inner knowing, being able to physically move away. Okay, having that strength, because a horse is about strength as well. It said having the physical strength as well as the mental strength, and the physical, ability as well as the mental ability to be able to put this to death, to leave the situation. All right, so let's go into your tarot here. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords. This is a very sneaky energy, no wonder. So this person is extremely sneaky. All right, we have the Five of Wands, is very combative, arguments, okay? And we have the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, this normally is a very nurturing, loving type of energy, okay? But, I mean, when I see sneaky and I see arguments, this person, and then I see this banishment and the fact that it's like you almost have to physically perform an action of putting a spell over somebody to keep them away from you, all right? I feel like that maybe they feel like emotionally they're connected to you with this King of Cups, but there's lots of conflicts and drama with this Five of Wands, and there's a lot of deception and sneaky behavior with this Seven of Swords. I don't like it. I don't like it. I would like to get some clarification on this because I want to be able to help you guys, know how to move away from this energy. I do think that eventually, though, you will realize how to do it on your own. But whoever you're dealing with, I feel like is this King of Cups. Now, not to say that this couldn't be you, but with all of these cards together, I feel like you're trying to move away from this energy. Now, you could be a very, loving, emotionally supportive, emotionally together person. So being able to master your emotion here. Okay, dealing with this person. But, I don't know, I'm just seeing them as a very lurking person as well. It's like the Seven of Swords here, and I just put it on over top of this crocodile. It's like the Seven of Swords, like I said, is a very sneaky, deceptive type of energy, trying to get away with something, okay? And the crocodile, they lurk. They kind of stay hidden. They kind of stay out of sight, okay? And then they ambush somebody, all right? So that's kind of what I'm getting here. Is it's like the crocodile not only does that, but we have this Seven of Swords, which is, like I said, kind of sneaking, kind of hiding around and being deceptive with this Five of Wands. It's like, you won't even think this argument is coming. Like, maybe you'll think that, like, the time has passed for arguments, and then this person brings them up again out of nowhere. Like, and you weren't even expecting it. It's like an ambush, and I feel like that they're, with the King of Cups there too, it's like you're strong with this horse, but like maybe you feel emotionally tied to this person as well. I want to see. I'm very curious. All right, let's clarify with the Triple Goddess Tarot. There definitely is somebody very negative energy here and very sneaky and very, I almost want to say, like, emotionally confused. It's like they're hiding who they are, okay, with this crocodile. It's like they're hiding under the water of who they really are. And then every once in a while, it'll pop out. That's what I'm saying here. That's what I'm saying. Like, these arguments will come up out of nowhere. But they act like they're this King of Cups. They act like they're this loving type of energy, this, like, very emotionally, like, together type of energy. But when it crosses here into this crocodile, it's like they submerge. You don't see this Five of Wands, Seven of Wands energy for a while. All you see is this King of Cups energy for a while, and then it's like the Five of Wands and Seven of Wands just pops out of nowhere, and you're like, whoa, where was that? I thought, where's my King of Cups? Where'd he go? Or she. Okay, could be a woman as well. You're trying to get away from that, and it's like, maybe you feel also that you have a hex placed on you. It's like you can't get away from it. You want to banish this energy away from you, but you feel like very drawn to this person. All right, I'm going to do one more shuffle. All right, so let's clarify this King of Cups here, please. So Page of Wands. Page of Wands is, you know, offering like a creative either offer. She's painting here. Okay, but it also can be an offer of love, an offer of passion. All right, what else can you tell me about the King of Cups? Strength. So look, it's like, like I said here with the horse, you're a very strong person, and you're very creative. You're very passionate. You have, you know, opportunities coming your way. I feel like if you just stay a little stronger for a little longer, there's some opportunity that's going to present itself. Maybe a job, okay? Maybe something that you like to do. I mean, she is painting here, so you could get an offer to be, you know, like in art, and any kind of art. It doesn't have to be, you know, painting. It could be graphic design. It could be anything like that, okay? But I feel like that's going to help you to get away from this energy. When you tell me about this crocodile, I don't know why I want to do this crocodile. The Chariot. Yeah, see, moving away from that energy, it's like, you know, like you don't want to be in this. All right, what about the Seven of Swords? Yeah, this person, it's like they want to keep coming back. The Three of Cups is like reconciliation. It can be like, you know, celebrating. But I feel like with the Three of Cups here, it could be a third party situation, but I'm not seeing that here. I think that they want to act like that nothing is wrong. They want to submerge who they really are. That they are this emotionally like confused person. They don't want to show you that they are really this combative, sneaky person. They want to act like that they are loving and, you know, all of these characteristics of the King of Cups. And after these arguments, the sneaky things have gone down or come out, they want to just reconcile with you and act like nothing is wrong. And they may even take you out. They may take you out for like some drinks and maybe like some type of celebration to make you forget about it. Make you forget with the Chariot here as well, like to move past it, to not even see it and focus on them offering, you know, passion and offering you things here. That's what I'm getting. So guys, I would definitely look out for this this opportunity that's going to be presenting itself. It's some kind of job, or it's some kind of creative endeavor, something that you like to do. Like I said, painting, graphic design, something like that it looks like. All right, let's move on to the next one. So next one we have spring. So something could be happening in the springtime. And or we have Lady Goddess Feminine. So you could be dealing with a woman, or you could, be the person that it's referring to here, that something could be happening to you in the spring, or that you could be meeting somebody in the spring with this woman here, because you could be meeting somebody, like a love interest or something. Let's see, we get these two here. Okay, the Panther and the Turtle. So turtle's like slow and steady wins the race. Is kind of like what I'm getting just right off the bat, but let's look it up. So the Turtle is water as well. There he is. Okay. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in itself. So like, you pull yourself into your shell sometimes. It is wonderful to be in the presence of the turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us to close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. So it says peaceful, adventurous, and productive. So you could, like I said, slow and steady wins the race, because you're like peaceful, but you can still, win things, gain things, be abundant, this and that, and whatever. All right, so let's see. In spring, so it could mean next spring. Okay, with this, like I said, I'm getting a slow and steady wins the race, because we're already going into summer. Okay, so you might have to be patient. All right, Panther. So I believe this is fire. Yes, fire. Okay, so Panther, annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth, our energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward a more fulfilling life. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating, but after all, the dust clears and it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads us to a brighter place. So it says brave and productive, but it can say that you're self-destructive if you're out of balance with it, because you can maybe rush into a situation, is what I'm getting from here. To bring into balance, it says get rid of the unnecessary. All right, so what I'm seeing between the turtle and the panther is, like I said, and I didn't even know this was a fast, kind of moving energy, but that's what I'm seeing, is this kind of like balancing between this too slow and between too fast. It's like, just finding that middle ground here. Being patient, but not stagnant, not waiting, like, and not advancing at all. Okay. Maybe you've met this person now, this feminine, and maybe something won't, maybe you won't get into that full-blown relationship until next spring, but it's kind of like working towards a goal, working towards what you want, with the panther being here. That is fire energy, remember, so it's like passion and things like that, and this is water energy, so this is like emotions, and it's like intuition. So you're kind of flowing from like the emotion that you start feeling, and it's kind of like maybe intuitively, maybe you shouldn't rush things, but you want to. With the panther over here, you are very passionate, and you have lots of fire, and you lots of go getting. You could be a fire sign or a water sign. So fire is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then water is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you could be either one of those signs as well. But that's what I'm seeing here. So let's see what we got with the tarot. All right, Knight of Swords. Like I said, rushing in. Is that not what I just said? So and it's right above the turtle here. So it's like somebody wants to really rush this, okay, with the Knight of Swords. That's what he does. He rushes in, doesn't think, okay. It's like, especially with it being over top of this water energy, I feel like, your emotions, like you feel so strongly emotionally maybe for this person that you want to rush in. Now we do have the Faith card, which is as the Hierophant, okay? So it's like you want to rush into a relationship, like I said. Like the Hierophant talks about relationship, it talks about higher commitment, okay? So like I said, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. So you could know this person and you could really want this with this person. And the Ace of Swords, but it's like the truth of the matter with the Ace of Swords, because the aces, talk about new beginnings, okay? Talk about opportunities that are being presented to you to either see something, experience something, okay, or be offered something, like a job or, a love opportunity or this and that, whatever. But this is like an opportunity, an offer to see the truth here. The swords are all about truths, all right? It also is about winning something, like a victory, okay? So for you to have a victory in here, you need to see the truth of the matter. And that's what I'm seeing, is you need a balance between this turtle energy and this panther, between too slow and between too fast. So you need to just take your time with this person. Let's clarify. Let's get and like I said, it could be next spring but you may not get very serious with this person until then. But remember, relationships take time in general. So like, don't try to like rush and be like, well, if you're not going to be with me, then I'm just going to end things, because swords also cut things out. Okay, so swords can just cut people out. Don't do that. Let's do one more. All right, so what else can you tell us about this Ace of Swords? Just gonna get some clarification on this. Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles talks about holding on to, what you want, or holding back sometimes as well. So I think that here it's talking about holding back, knowing when to give, like I said, into the Panther, and to maybe, push things a little bit, but not too hard, so hold back just a little bit on this Panther energy, because it is also over top of that, along with the Ace of Swords. So it's like, there is a truth of the matter here that you do need to hold back that Panther energy here. What about this Hierophant? Two of Pentacles, yeah, juggling, so not really sure, not really sure if you should push for it, I feel like. All right, push for, higher commitment, things like that, okay? I'm not sure if you should rush in, which, like I said, it makes sense. It's like, already intuitively. It's like you have the turtle energy, water energy here. Intuitively, I think already, but you still are going back and forth with the idea of higher commitment, maybe a little too fast. Knight of Swords. So Nine of Swords, yeah. See, if you rush into this is what's going to happen. This Nine of Swords is going to be, or you could be overthinking it now, overthinking rushing in, okay? But Nine of Swords also talks about like sleepless nights, just worries and things like that. So you could be worried about rushing in with this person. And I just think, slow and steady, like I said, wins the race. What is the outcome for spring? Two of Wands, you're just going to make a decision, but I feel like that you do ultimately make a decision, to stay the course. You know what you want, and you're gonna head towards it. See what else we have for the spring. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. So, Six of Pentacles is give and take, equal give and take here. Okay. Being patient, all right, balance in the life, because there's a scale back here. I don't know if you can see it. There's that scale right here. All right, so having balance between giving and taking, okay, and, not rushing. All right, what else can you tell me about this Lady Goddess Feminine? So the Ten of Swords. Um, this is just, resting, just reflection. It can be an ending to something. Maybe this person has to end something before they can start something with you. What else can you tell me about the Ten of Swords? Yeah, see, look at that, the Fool. So they have to end something before they can start a new beginning with you anyways, and that could be keeping you in this kind of like Nine of Swords energy, like you want to rush in, but you like, maybe you're not sure if they're going to actually end things or this or that or whatever, but just be slow, steady, hold back a little bit, with this Panther, wanting to like jump into something. Um, you know, you don't have to give everything very quickly. All right, it's just what I'm saying here. All right, guys. So I hope that resonated for those of you that chose the second pile. And then let's see what else we get here. All right. So the last pile is that wisdom crystal. Alright, so what else do we got here? Alright, so we have ancestors, remembrance, and we have fire and passion. So what did I say? That crystal, like I said, could be connecting you to people from your past as well, which is kind of funny that we got that ancestors and then that passion card there. And a fire, so it could be a fire sign from your past that maybe you want to connect to. Remember, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, we have the Cobra, which is another fire energy here. And then we have the Dolphin. The Dolphins are very intelligent. They are very strong. So we have water energy and fire energy. It's kind of funny. All right, so the Cobra here. Let's get into this. There it is. All right. Pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. The Cobra represents a teacher or spiritual guardian. See, ancestors, that like literally lines up perfectly. The Cobra hovers and watches, ever present, ever protecting, ever loving. The essence of the Cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests externally in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when a student is ready, the teacher appears. Okay, so you could be learning a practice maybe from somebody that was, in either your family or something like that, or somebody, from your past could be teaching you something here with remembrance and things like that. So like, if your great grandmother, did like tarot or, something like that, or, did even like I want to say even like a woodworking or anything like that. It could be any skill. And let's just say like it's a spiritual guardian, so I'm just going also like, with things that are of like a spiritual nature. Okay, but you could be embracing learning a new skill, learning like educating yourself spiritually about something that your somebody in your family or in your past, your ancestors believed in. Okay, with passion here as well, as like you're having lots of passion for that, like learning this this information. And you could even be just reading the Bible or something like that. It could be as simple as that. All right, Dolphin. Let's go into this water energy. All right. So, innately intelligent, healer, light, blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond that of our human minds can grasp. Dolphins' personalities are often drawn to the healing arts. So like I said, like a healing, like that spirituality kind of a thing. So you could be drawn to anything like a healing energy with crystals, with Reiki, whatever, okay? It says they're sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It is easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make on the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming into contact with the dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. So, I mean, this could be also a blessing from your ancestor here, okay? Um, just just allowing you know, the opportunity to head in this direction, okay, is what I'm getting from this dolphin and this ancestor card. And then, you know, you learning, either, you know, educating yourself on something that you're passionate about here with this cobra is kind of what I'm getting. And you can kind of intermix those together. You know, it could be, like I said, something spiritually that you're guided to, you know, like a healing type of a skill or anything like that that maybe somebody from your past used to do that you feel passionate about and you want to learn about here. All right, let's see what else we got. The Fool, the Six of Cups, which is for the past. Okay, so this makes sense with the ancestors and remembrance, and then death. So I want to say, all right, it's like a chance to start a new path. Like I said, the Fool, new beginning, all right? And then the Six of Cups is, you know, something from the past coming back. So like I said, it's something maybe that somebody in your family used to do, or it could be a person from your past. Okay, it's somebody from your family, from the past coming back. Maybe you haven't had a connection with this person in a while, but it's almost like they're teaching you something, or they're making you head in another direction where maybe you want to learn a skill or something like that from them that they used to do. And then we have death, which is, you know, ending one cycle and starting another. So like I said, it's just kind of like we have the Fool and death. I guess it's kind of like, you know, death would normally happen first and then the Fool would happen, but because the Fool is a 0 card, so that's starting right at the beginning again, okay? But you're ending some kind of cycle so that you can start something new. And, you know, you have to normally end something to learn something else, or you go on a different journey, a different path. I feel like this is a spiritual journey for you. And like I said, with the Six of Cups, it's definitely something from the past, or somebody that was from your past that used to do these kinds of things. All right, let's get a quick clarification on this and just see if there's anything else that we can get clear on, or more advice. Okay, let's see what this death card is about, what you have to end, okay, to start something new. Let's do one more shuffle. What is this death card about? So 9 of Swords. Whoops. Oh my goodness. All right, so 9 of Swords is worries, okay, being up late at night, overthinking things. So it's like, maybe, you know, the spiritual path that you were on before had you really worrying about a lot of stuff. So, I mean, there are a lot of different religions that, you know, can make you worry about if the way you're living your life is acceptable, things like that is kind of what I'm getting. What else can you tell me about death? Yeah, the Sun. So you don't want to be in that anymore. It's like you want to go on a path, like you want to end this worrying here. Okay, and start over, because remember, death is ending a cycle and a rebirth. Okay, you want to end this feeling of this 9 of Swords, being in your head all the time, overthinking everything, worrying about every single thing that you're doing in your life. And spiritually, you could have been there, you know, like I said, religions, different things like that can make you question every single thing that you do in your life, sometimes make you feel like that you're not living your life the way you're supposed to. But it's like you're done with that. You're done with thinking that way. And I feel like that with the Sun is like, you know, you've embraced whatever that you've embraced here from your past, from your ancestors, whatever that says, new skill, new hobby, whatever that this could be, is definitely putting you in happiness with the Sun. Is making you very, very content, joyful, happy, feeling loved. Okay, the Sun coming down on top of her here, feeling loved by spirit, by your ancestors, your loved ones, you know, whatever. Right, what is this Fool card? The Queen of Wands. This is somebody that's in their power. This is somebody, could be a fire sign. This could be you. We have 3 fire here in a row. We have the actual fire passion card. We have the Cobra, and then we have the Queen of Wands. All right, so you could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. But you're confident about this new beginning. You're confident about this new path that you're going on. And like I said, to me, it seems like you're learning some kind of a trade or something like that, or new religion, new whatever. It's something spiritual here with the dolphin and with this ancestor card. It has something to do with either spiritual or something that one of your people in your family or ancestors did in the past is what I'm seeing. Okay, so but you're confident about it now with the Queen of Wands. She's very confident. She is very charismatic. She's a go-getter. All right, and that's where you're at. So I hope this resonated for you guys. This is really exciting, so whatever spiritual path that you are on now currently seems to be bringing you a lot of joy, okay, and a lot of really confident energy, which is great to see. So I'm really happy for you guys, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below if you want to get registered for those personal reading giveaways, and I'll see you guys next time.